join Bill and his guest, Stephen Allen Davis, Mark Gray, Sandy Knox, Spooner Oldham, Dan Penn, the Reverend Lawrence Thomason. And now your host for this evening, up close and in your face, Mr. Bill Stamps.
I'm so proud of these people. All these people. Look at them. They're the ones that entertain you every week at 12 midnight on Channel 2 right here in Nashville. And we're very pleased to be a part of this show tonight. Bill Stamps is my name. I'm your guest through this musical voyage for the next hour, shall we say. The theme of this show, very simply, is that we have some of the best songwriters in the country, in the world for that matter, right here on stage tonight on Nashville Jams. Steve Allen Davis is here tonight, folks. Steve Allen Davis. Percy Sledge. What's the name of the song that he does?
Take time to know.
You gotta take time to know. That's right. I love that song.
Oh, yes.
Steve is, and he's going to do that acoustically tonight, isn't he? What do you guys think about Mark Durham, the Nashville House Band, and the Nashville Jamettes?
How about it?
Not bad, huh? And my friend Harvey McGee, thanks very much for the intro. Harvey there. By the way, let's do a little fast plug for Harvey. Harvey is a new morning man for WIZO in Franklin, and he'll be playing a lot of the same music that you hear this evening. So we welcome Harvey. We love you, man. Are you guys, are you up for a little blue-eyed soul tonight? We got Mark Gray coming on, and Mark Gray will tear you up. Blue-eyed soul all the way. Yeah. Right?
Right here.
There.
Yeah.
I like those shoes, man. Those are stop shoes. Stop. Reba McEntire. You ever heard of Reba McEntire?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 hits in a row with Sandy Knox. Sandy Knox is here tonight, folks. Tell me why haven't I, pick it up girls, heard from you? Why haven't I heard from you? Sandy Knox, she's fantastic. Spooner Oldham is like the best organist in the world next to our Larry Knechtel. Actually, I think they're like Sids. Spooner Oldham is here tonight, and he's going to be backing up Dan Penn. You remember, what was Pull the string and I'll pray for you, I'm your puppet. Yeah? Remember that? Yeah. Dan Penn, right here tonight. That's what we're talking about. Nothing but the best right here on Nashville Jams. And then to wrap it up, and for those of you who have been in the audience before and those of you watching in TV land, we always wrap up with a great gospel standard. And to lead that off is Reverend Lawrence Thomason of the Thomason Chorale, right here on Nashville Jams. Yeah. Are you ready for a good time? It's going to be a hell of an hour. Right on. Let's do it, Dan. Writing some of the best songs in the world, and of course recording them. No, they're not. You know what? I am so sorry, folks. I never make mistakes. This is just absolutely terrible.
You've been sick. Tell them that. You're...
Can I pick it up? Do you mind if we do it this way? Can we try it just one more time? Bear with me. It's been one of those evenings. I am so sorry, really. Well, I'm not that sorry, but let's just one more time.
Don't watch the street, Bill. Don't look outside.
I'll tell you what it is, really. Here's the bottom line. I have to do all the work. These guys, they just show up. I do all the We'll be right back. Welcome back to Nashville Jams, where we feature only the best. And there he is right there, folks, Stephen Allen Davis. Stephen, what do you think about this guy? Take time to know her.
Yeah, brother.
I heard that you were 17 years old when you wrote that song. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was. I was living up in Hendersonville here in Nashville, and one night I just happened to get the gift, and it was given to me. And you know, it was one of those things where I wrote it in about 15 or 20 minutes, and and then it was a big hit, and it made me crazy.
And and as a result of that, you moved to Colorado. Are you living in Colorado now?
Well, yeah, sort of. It was like 25 years in between there, but
yeah,
it did make me
well,
move to Colorado.
None of us remember
actually.
those if it started with the 60s, you know. None of us remember what was going on. But
no, I moved out to Colorado in 91 just to kind of like find out what was going on with myself, you know. And so now it's sweet to come back here and do this show tonight and stuff with Robert and all you guys. And
we really appreciate you being here.
I'm glad to be here, brother.
And what are you going to do for us?
I'm going to do that song we're talking about. You know, this is on my new album on Core Records called the Light Pink album, and so
Big Percy Sledge here. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Allen Davis on Nashville Jams. Yeah!
I found a woman I thought I truly loved. Oh, she was everything I'd ever been dreaming of. She was bad, I didn't know it. A curious smile never did show it. All I knew is what I could see, and I knew I wanted her for me. I took her home to Mama. Mama wanna see my future bride. Oh, she looked at us both, and she called me to her side. She said, son, take time to know her. It's not an overnight thing. She said, son, take a little time. Please don't rush into this day. I didn't listen to my mama. I went straight to the church. I just couldn't wait to have that little girl of mine. When I got home from work, preacher's there, so was my future bride. He looked at us both, they called him to his side. He said, son, take time to know her. It's not an overnight thing. He said, son, take a little time. Hey, please don't rush into this day. Well, it looked like everything gonna turn out all right. Then I came home a little early one night. Yeah, she was kissing on another man. Now I know her mama then, when she took me by the hand, she said, son, take time to know, girl. It's not an overnight thing. Oh, she said, son, take a little time. Please don't rush into this thing. Listen, what my mama say. Whoa.
There he is. Stephen Allen Davis, right there, folks. What do you think? Our Nashville Jams. We love you, man. Good job. We'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay with us. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Welcome back to Nashville Jams. Our sincere pleasure to bring to you this evening one of the premier songwriters of our time, Miss Sandy Knox. Hey, y'all got a groove thing going on? Huh. Everybody, catch this in the audience. Huh, huh, huh. Yeah, it's Sandy Knox, y'all. What are you gonna do for us first? Keep it going.
We're gonna do Why Haven't I Heard From You, which Reba McEntire recorded.
I remember that song. Y'all remember that song? Sandy Knox. And the girls, you want to introduce them?
Let me introduce the girls who are helping me out tonight. Right here we have Miss Etta Britt.
Huh. Hey, Etta.
In the middle, Jana King.
Yeah, baby.
And on the end, Vicky Carrico.
You want me to sing this song with you? I'll leave. Sandy Knox, ladies and gentlemen, on Nashville Jams. Yeah!
Well, back in 1876, an old boy named Bill invented a contraption that we know so well. By the 1950s, they're in everybody's home. A crazy little thing that's called the telephone. Now there's one on every corner, in the back of every bar. You can get one in your briefcase, on a plane, and in your car. So tell me why haven't I heard from you?
Why haven't I heard from you?
You tell me why haven't I heard from you?
Why haven't I heard from you?
I said, now darling, darling, honey, honey, what is your excuse? Why haven't I heard from you? Hey! Well, there's no problem getting to me, baby. You can dial direct. I got call forward and call waiting. You can even call collector. The serviceman had told me that my phone was working fine, so I have come to the conclusion trouble isn't with my line. I'm sure the operator will be glad to put you through, so dial 0 for assistance if there's all confused as you. Now tell me why haven't I heard from you?
Why haven't I heard from you?
You tell me why haven't I heard from you?
Why haven't I heard from you?
I said, now darling, darling, honey, honey, what is your excuse? Why haven't I heard from you? You're fed up in a flood, a landslide of mud, or a fire that burns up the wires.
right back on more of Nashville Jams. Charlie! 1, 2, 3, now look so good. And you sing so pretty. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Y'all stay with us. We got more of the same old good stuff coming right back at you. Sandy Knox, right there. Yeah. Welcome back to Nashville Jams, folks. Yeah. Well deserved, I'll tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy right back here is Spooner Oldham. He has played with Percy Sledge, Aretha Franklin. He's one of the best of all time right here. Spooner Oldham. And he's going to be backing up one of our good friends. We just met this guy, but we've been introduced to him for years and years through his music. Dan Penn, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Penn right here. Now, Dan, I know that this is not one of the songs you're going to do tonight, but a lot of people may not know that you produced the Box Tops years ago. You remember The Letter? You remember The Letter? He produced that. And then he wrote a song called I Cry Like a Baby. How's that go?
When I think about the good love you gave me, I cry like a baby.
One more time.
Living without you is driving me crazy. I cry like a baby.
That's what I'm talking about. Only the best right here on Nashville Jams, folks. What's first up tonight, Dan? What are you going to do for us first?
A little dark end of the street I wrote with Chip Mullen.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the one, the only, the incomparable Dan Penn on Nashville Jams.
At the dark end of the street, that's where we always meet. Hiding in shadows where we don't belong, living in darkness to hide our wrong. You and me at the dark end of the street. You and me. I know time's gonna take its toll. We have to pay for the love we stole. It's a sin, and we know it's wrong. Oh, but our love keeps coming on strong. Steal away to the dark end of the street. You and me. They're gonna find us. Gonna find us. They're gonna find us someday. You and me down at that old dark end of the street. You and me. When the daylight hour rolls around, and by chance we both downtown, if we should meet, just walk right on by. Oh, darling, Tonight we'll meet at the dark end of the street.
Dan Penn, ladies and gentlemen, right there. And now it looks so good. Ow! You look pretty out there. Hey, Dan, that was great, man. Dan Penn, folks, on Nashville Jams. We'll be right back.
If we should meet, just walk right on by. Oh, darling, please don't cry. Tonight we'll meet at the dark end of the street.
Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back with more good old goodbye. Mr. Dan Penn. Yeah. When I think about the good love it gave you.
I cry like a baby.
We don't do it as well as Dan Penn.
Oh, nobody does.
Robert Orman, Dr. Robert Orman. It's
Bill,
good
nice to
back
see you
with
again,
us.
pal.
Yeah, man.
I would be remiss if I didn't point out to the folks tonight that everything that you see on this stage you should go out and buy, right?
Absolutely.
That's what Nashville Jams
Buy
is all about.
Nashville.
Buy Nashville, the best products there are. Steve Davis,
Yep.
as I knew him.
Stephen Allen Davis.
Yes. Now is on the show tonight. He has an album out that I can't say enough good things about. The Light Pink album. I've known Steve for, about 15, 20 years. He has been writing great songs and recording great singles for companies all during this time. This is, believe it or not, the first time anybody has given the boy an album, and I want to tell you, it will set you free.
Absolutely.
It is a singer-songwriter, soul man vocals with just the sparsest accompaniment, and it is beautiful. And it does include Take Time to Know Her, which was the first famous song he ever wrote.
And he wrote it when he was 17 years old?
That's right.
Unbelievable.
Just a kid.
And
Little
you've known him
Nashville
for-
native boy. By Nashville.
By Nashville. You've known him 15, 20 years, so that was about the time that he started writing that song, right?
I wish. We're both older than we wish. I want to tell you how long I have been a Dan Penn fan. This is Dan Penn's first album on Bell Records back when. And he never made it as an artist. He's a great, great soul man, though. When I was a little boy in Pittsburgh, I used to wonder.
Nobody's fool?
Nobody's fool.
I like that. And
I
check
used-
that out. What is that, like a 52 caddy? Something
Something
like that?
I thought it was so cool.
Total
When
blue-eyed
I
soul.
loved him back then, and that was actually when I found out that he was white. When I was a boy in Pittsburgh, looking at those Stax records, I'd see Dan Penn and Spooner Oldham. I'd think to myself, I wonder if those guys are white or black. The proof of the pudding is this year's album, though. This is his brand new one.
That's
It's
great.
been out about 6 months now. And it's Do Right Man, named after another famous Dan Penn song. And this thing is like that kind of voice that you hear in him that's kind of, it's not overstated soul, it's understated soul. It's like, it's very, very cool. And I think alternative rock fans would even like it. It's got real sparse kind of accompaniment. You know, most of those Memphis soul guys have moved to Nashville.
Yep.
And so, once again, Music City rules.
And he's huge in Europe as well.
Japan.
Japan?
Boy, so that album that's out right now has sold more copies in Japan than any other place on earth, he was telling me backstage.
You're kidding.
So, Dan Penn, my
And
man.
deservedly so.
Absolutely. Michael W. Smith has just made history in Nashville with this. This contemporary Christian music field has just gone on to SoundScan, which is the little barcode things that they read.
Oh, yeah.
And now those are being recorded from the contemporary Christian bookstores in the Billboard magazine. And the result is that Michael W. Smith's brand new album is up there in the top 20. It's like a Phil Collins type record. Very kind of atmospheric rock kind of thing going on, only I don't like Phil Collins, but I do like that.
You don't like Phil Collins?
No, I don't. Isn't that terrible of me?
We're going to have to talk off
But I
camera.
do like Michael W. Smith, and that's
Yes.
a really, really fine record, and people are going to be hearing a lot from that record. There's some killer singles on that. Black Hawk is in the news this week with
These
their
guys
brand new
are
record.
great.
Do you know Henry Paul from
No,
the Outlaws?
I don't know him.
He had a southern rock band called, well, first the Outlaws, then the Henry Paul Band. He is the lead singer in here, and this is their second album. The first one went platinum, and he's there with his buddies, Dan Stevenson and Dave Robbins. Once again, a great collection of songs, killer harmonies, and they're up for Group of the Year this year at the CMA Awards
Are
next
they
month.
really?
Yes.
They deserve
we
it.
wish
you know
them
what?
well.
They've come across very quickly,
Yeah.
don't you think?
You know what they did? They went around to radio stations with just their guitars and their three voices and sang, and every radio station in the country went, yes. I mean, it's just that simple. You give the people real music to their face, and
Yep.
it works every time.
Yep.
as we know at Nashville Jams.
As we know in Nashville.
And finally, Nashville continues to be a mecca for pop stardom. Billy Ray was a preacher's son.
Yeah.
When his daddy would visit, he'd come along.
Oh, Dusty
Springfield has been here recording. The album is out.
Has she?
Son of a Preacher Man was from the album Dusty in Memphis, and this might as well be titled Dusty in Nashville, because that's what it is. It's Dusty with her same soul thing going on, only this time with Nashville pickers. And there's a really cool tune on here with Mary Chapin Carpenter and K.T. Oslin called Where's a Woman to Go? And she's got a duet on here with Daryl Hall of Hall &
Daryl Hall,
Oates.
yeah.
And it's a really, really nice record. Very soulful record. Dusty's still got her chops. She sounds great.
And she looks good.
And she looks good.
So that's it for this week,
That's
right?
this week's batch, and you got to get them all because they're all Nashville products.
Dr. RKO, Robert Orman, folks. All right. Yeah. Welcome back to Nashville Jam.
Say, wait just a minute, man. I got a little something to do for you, understand? I got my man Mark Gray up here, and we be talking, some music and stuff. So, Mark, come up here, man. Let me set the stage. No, don't be messing with my hand. Put this on first, man. Put it wherever you're gonna put it. Mark Gray. He's got too much going on. Ow! Y'all ready for a little blue-eyed soul? I love this man. Little Mark Gray on Nashville Jam. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, fly away with me tonight. Take me on a one-way flight in your loving arms. Everything's gonna be alright. You can be a part of me. You're what love was meant to be. You and me, baby, set this flame inside us free. Take me down where I wanna be. Turn around, this man who lives inside of me. Take me down and love me all night long. Hold me close and make me strong. Take me down, oh yeah. Take me down tonight. In your eyes, I see a light. It's your emotions glowing bright. So keep the fires burning and let it warm me through the night. You can be a part of me. You're what love was meant to be. You and me, baby, set this flame inside us free. Oh, take me down where I wanna be. Turn around, this man that lives inside of me. Take me down and love me all night long. Hold me close and make me strong. Take me down. Take me down tonight. You don't have to stay forever. Let's just put our hearts together. Share another night in ecstasy. We know that it's feeling better every time we get together. Baby, love was meant for you and me. Take me down where I wanna be. Turn around, this man that lives inside of me. Take me down and love me all night long. Hold me close and make me strong. Take me down. Take me down tonight. Oh, yeah. Give out.
Oh, you better shake
next song that I'd like to do for you tonight, I co-wrote with the gentleman back here on the keyboard, Mr. Steve Rosen. Steve and I are very proud of this song. We were very proud to have Reba McEntire record this. It's called She Thinks His Name Was John. She can account for all of the men in her past, where they are now, who they married, how many kids they had. She knew their backgrounds, their family and friends. A few she even talks to now and then, but there is one that she can't put her finger on. There is one who never leaves her thoughts, and she thinks his name was John. A chance meeting, a party a few years back, broad shoulders and blue eyes, his hair was so black. He was a friend of a friend, you could say, and she let his smile just sweep her away. And in her heart, though she knew that it was wrong, but too much wine, and she left his bed at dawn, and she thinks his name was John. And now each day is one day that's left of her life. She won't know love, or have a marriage, or sing lullabies. She leaves all alone and cries herself to sleep. She let a stranger kill her hopes and her dreams, and all her friends say what a pity, what a loss. And in the end, when she was barely hanging on, all she could say is she thinks his name was John. She thinks his name was John.
Sandy Knox. Sandy Knox, ladies and gentlemen, on Nashville Jams.
Steve Rosen, thank you.
Terrific. Sandy Knox, right there.
I'm your puppet. I'll do funny things if you want me to. I'm your puppet. I'm yours to have and hold. Darling, you got full control of your puppet. Pull another string and I'll kiss your lips. I'm your puppet. Snap your fingers and I'll turn you some flips. I'm your puppet. Your every wish, my command. All you gotta do is wiggle your little hand. 'Cause I'm your puppet. I'm your puppet. I am just a toy, just a funny boy that makes you laugh when you are blue. I'll be warm or cold, do just what I'm told. I'll do anything for you. 'Cause I'm your puppet. Just pull them little strings and I'll sing you a song. I'm your puppet. Thank you. Make me do right, or you can make me do wrong. I'm your puppet, girl.
I'm your puppet.
Treat me good, and I'll do anything. I'm just a puppet. You hold my string. I'm your puppet. I'm your puppet. I'm your walking, talking, living, loving puppet, hanging on the string. I'll do anything. I'll hold you, kiss you, love you. Pick me up, put me down, stand me up, sit me down. I'm your puppet. Yes, darling, I'm your puppet.
There he is, folks. Dan Penn right here. Dan Penn, the one and the only. Yeah, Splinter Oldham, right here. Splinter. This is Dan Penn. We love you, man. Yeah. Steve Herman, Dennis Taylor on horns, ladies and gentlemen. The Jam Man. Black Girl. And the Nashville House Band. It's called Nashville Jams. Do you love it? We love it. We'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned. Come on back in here.
Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine. Oh, I've been purchased by God. Born of His Spirit. Oh, I've been washed in His blood. Yeah, this is my story. This is my song. This is my song. Praising my Savior. Praising my Savior. All the day long. Yeah. This is my story. This is my story. Yeah. This is my song. Praising my Savior all the day long.
Submission, holiness and rest. I and my Savior am happy and blessed. Oh, I'm watching
Yes.
and waiting. I'm looking above. I'm filled with His Spirit. I'm washed in His blood. And this is my story.
Yes, it is.
This is my song.
Praising
Praising my Savior
all the day long.
all day long.
Yeah. This is my story. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
This is my
Oh, praising my Savior. Every day I'm gonna praise Him. All the day.
Yeah. Another great evening here at the Union Station Hotel. We thank you very much for coming. We invite you back each week on WKRN Channel 2 here in Nashville and soon to be spread across the country. We'd like to thank our guests, Stephen Allen Davis, Mark Gray, Sandy Knox, Spooner Oldham, Dan Penn, the Reverend Lawrence Thomason, and the Thomason Chorale. Yeah, we love all these people, and we thank you very much for joining us. We hope next week you'll enjoy this show as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. So do what we do. Just sing out loud. Have yourself a good time. Enjoy life. Let's get back into it, shall we? Thanks a lot for coming to Nashville Jams, folks. 1, 2.